everyone, this is Princess Farron. We're here, beautiful Eosia, Kingdom of Final Fantasy XIV. And we're about to delve into some of the new content of patch 4.4. Prelude in Violet. So we have already taken care of the main scenario quests. It takes about 2.5 hours time to complete the whole thing. I've got 2 videos about it if you want to see. Cutscenes are included, so if you don't get to play the game right now, you just want to watch the cutscenes, they're included. All the other gameplay too, but if you want to check it, you can do so. And we're here. Let me show you where. At the city of Tamamitu, here to Ruby Sea. With the Kojin. About to start the quest that will allow us to get into another dungeon. Then the Four Lords. Another one of the Four Lords will be fighting. I don't know who it will be. I haven't checked it. As I said, I always like to do a blind playthrough, so let's talk to Bunchen and see what he has to say to us. Let's go. Alright. How kind of you to pay us a visit, Jude. Now I need not summon you. But a moment ago, a certain surly cat returned with another missive addressed to you. See for yourself. He's always getting missives. Our Jude here. Let me just take this, yes. Brave adventurer who stood fast and quelled the raging Aramitama of my comrade Byakko. The time has come for you to return to Ryzen Temple. Short and sweet, to the point. So I presume the auspices of Hell's Lead have need of you once more. If so, give my regards to them and the Asoroban. So yeah, let's go. Grab a ride, shall we? Rather than Kier. Oh, that's refreshing, the sound of the water. Okay, there it is. Hell's Lead. So I'll try to do this as a samurai. I don't know if I have the required gear level samurai, but we'll see. We'll see if that's possible. Okay. This really looks like lava. It's very well done. Especially at night. You can see the fumes and everything. Okay. Here we are. Fury, what do you have to say? We're just taking in the wonderful smoky air. Yeah, that's definitely it. Let's enter the temple. Oh, let's see what Kembo has to tell us. Tataru and Gembo's dialogue in the previous time were really funny, by the way. I was just recalling that. Well met, Jude, well met. But wait, where is the little urchin girl of whom I've grown so fond? See, I was thinking of Tataru too. It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your link pearl? Jude, is that you? Huh? Right now? Very well, if you insist. There we go, she's on her way. What wondrous things, these link pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Really? They're talking. Oh, there is Totaro. Jude, Kimbu. Ah, good of you to join us, little urchin girl. You know, there is such a thing as running a joke into the ground. It pleases me to inform you that thanks to your assistance with his training, Soroban's strength has grown by leaps and bounds. Ere long, we may count him among our most formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where is Soroban anyway? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid. Trust me when I say he would not want you to see him in his current state. Working up a sweat, no doubt. Glad to hear it. I wonder if that's exactly it. But I called you here not to discuss our coach and friend. The wars have grown weaker, presaging Koryu's inevitable escape. Before he breaks free, the four lords must marshal their strength. And so, Jude, I must entreat you to quell the raging Aramitama of a dear comrade once more. A fight, is it? That's where our warrior of light shines. Who's his opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly. What? Just like that? Uh-oh. It's a phoenix. It's gorgeous. Oh, it has been too long, elder brother. Several hundred years by my reckoning. Am I to assume you have kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Let us not speak of such things. You bade me come hither for another purpose. That I did. Koryu's wards grow weaker by the day, and the calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four lords must join their strengths together once more. And to that end, this warrior would unburden my tortured soul. Just so. His is a power far surpassing that of mortal men. He is heir to the legacy of Tenten. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to that shining paragon of virtue, of kindness? You sully his memory. And you that think yourself his equal? He's better. Then I will put you to the proof, and when you fall, it will be a fate most deserved. Turn back if you would not have it to be so, or join me in misery. Wow. She's fierce. Compared to Byako, she seems much more angry. Yeah, I'd say so. The Aramitama feeds upon her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns a love lost, but it's not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn the truth of her heart. Oh, I'm curious to know about her story. Okay, let me just check 338. Yeah, it's definitely not my stronger role, but yeah, let's give it a go. You crave battle, then? Even if it brings you your death. Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies ever stronger, without hesitation, without fear. You muster your courage, and No, you are not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero, and he has long since passed from this world. If so, then the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Courtier's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. Is Tenzin's memory so sacred that you would doom this land out of spite? Oh, there is Byakuo. Oh, Byakuo, do you not see? Before I called you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I was ever meant to be, and before I can brook no replacement at my side or in my heart. Not so easily as you. Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Courier? How he sacrificed himself before our very eyes? How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared in my mind's eye, a blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? Nor should you, nor will I forget every day we spent together on the road, but to exalt the past over the present. To leave life in mourning and never move on is to dishonor his memory. How dare you speak to me of dishonor? You have opened our home to this pretender. I see him plainly. How he has wormed his way into your hearts, mimicking Tenzin's manner, cloaking himself in his sins, seeking to supplant Tenzin in our minds. Listen to yourself, my sister. The Ara Maitama has driven you to see Oni in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only to Tenzin will I entrust my soul. Only his love will I accept. He said, oh Tenzin, very well, but I will brook no delay. I will await you in the depths, in my place of mourning, and when it is ended, I shall mourn you too. Forgive her, Jude. She is yet consumed by a failure to save Tenzin all those years ago. Her regret is a festering wound. The love she bore him gave her strength once. Alas, through it the Ara Mitama has found purchase in her soul. It feeds on her grief and despair. It is plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing, and it reminds her of him. There were moments when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes. When she gives herself to the Ara Mitama, she may surrender to her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment. Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomantic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. Okay, this sounds like a difficult trial. Hell's Kier now accessible. Done. We're in. Good trial, actually. Okay. Oh boy.
Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes! I could not bear to lose you again! promise you, I promise! Please, my love, if only you would listen. Why do you do this?
Wow. How long I have been blinded by this dream, this never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. I owe you an apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of the crude and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusion which threatened to consume my soul. For the first time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with the man I so deeply loved without being driven to tears. I was born into this world long, long ago, blessed with crimson plumage that shone like blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened to that of the firebird of legend, a being said to have the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. To them, to all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him I was so much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we four lords and the samurai. As comrades in arms we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many of our nature. But Tenzin, dear Tenzin, would not close his heart to the people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand. And one by one he won over those who once cursed and condemned us. But there only in the east to slay, or revenants in the west to exercise, without hesitation would he bid us rise to the challenge, and leave grateful men and women to spread word of our deeds. Word which one day reached the ears of a king. 'Twas by the king's order that we battled the mad auspice Kuryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, we four had only lived some few centuries, and were no match for our foe. Against the might of Kuryu's raging Matama, my brothers and I were powerless. But Tenzin, brave Tenzin, he would not be denied. At the last he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well that it would leave him exposed. I watched as the light left his eyes forever. Had I been the firebird of legend, had I been possessed of the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss, and then, the cruelest irony of all, centuries later when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I can but wonder if my bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. The power for which I yearned so desperately that day is now mine. If not to save him, then perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy, I shall fight. Let us go and tell Genbu together. And Jude, thank you. Oh, that was a little emotional. Let's talk to Genbu. I see you are still in one piece. I gather all went well. Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more. You suddenly seem different from before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say. How very perceptive you are, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin. At long last indeed, but perhaps such prolonged period of distresses are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you most certainly are not. Oh, how grateful of me. How forgetful of me. I have yet to see how Soroban's training is coming along. Soroban! Soroban! What? Is that him? Wait! I know this joke. It's a firebird! No, it's an airship! Oh, no German safe version 40 is in fact. Soroban! Wow! I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. Ah, giant tortoise. A tortoise. I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. There is no need for panic, Soroban. You probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise kami. Well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Jude Quells Seiryu Zarimatama. Wow! Might! What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest. He is right. I doubt we will be needed here for some time. And Soroban seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. Okay, he's a giant tortoise. Ooh. Okay, so let's get to Tamamizu. Oh, let's just teleport if we can. Poor Soroban. Okay, Suzaku is already there. Our friends are growing in number. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Judy? Anyway, this is Princess Farron signing off. Take care and good gaming. Bye bye.